Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Andrew Cam with Whole Tech Gaming. Sorry about the awkward start and me being in a different place than last time. I was lucky enough to have a nice little chat with my little brother, and I greatly appreciate it very much. Hey, a chicken hatched. So this is where we were. Outstanding. So, we're going to make this the big Goron sword episode. I am not going to stop until it is completely finished. So strap yourselves in, boys and girls. We're going to have a wild ride. So, and yes, I know, I just passed it. I'm going to grab this nice chicken here. And then, as you remember from us finding the, whoa, look at her! Look at him. The man with the beard. I think he was fired from his job at the ranch. He's always just lazing around, morning, noon, and night. He's an awfully carefree guy during such hard times. Hell yeah. So, it's Mario! What in tarnation? Can't a person get a little shut-eye around here? Did you save Malin? Thanks. I'm going back to the ranch then. Yeehaw! So, yeah. Essentially, you wake him up. It's all about having things completed, right? Because if you didn't save Malin and get Epona, he won't leave, right? And you need him to leave to make the chicken happy. A bunch of other stuff. Point is, please make my cuckoo happy. Oh, your cuckoo looks pretty happy. He must have awakened an extremely lazy guy. You're a good cuckoo keeper. I'll give you a rare, valuable cuckoo if you're interested. Its name is Kojiro, and it used to be my brother's cuckoo. Its blue body is quite charming. It's so cute. Since my brother is gone, it's strange, but Kojiro has stopped crowing. Do you want to keep Kojiro? Absolutely, man. Look at that. Be a little bit more metal if it was a red chicken, but whatever. Alright, cool. So, now that we have Kojiro, we can make our way to the Lost Woods. Because in, I think, episode 11, maybe, 11 or 12, we had started on the path to the Forest Temple, and if y'all remember right, I was showing you guys the Skull Kid, the assumed antagonist of Majora's Mask. Well, underneath him, sitting at the base of that little stump, there's a man. And that man is who the chicken lady was talking about. Like I said, Epona does not do bridges very well. Riding across Hyrule Field. It feels so good. It feels so nostalgic. Hey guys, I don't know if I said this or not earlier in the episode, but it is officially episode 20 of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I must be the luckiest guy in the world. I really do think so. I'm in a good place. We're playing Ocarina of Time. I'm spending my evening with all of my lovely subscribers and viewers. It's just a great time, man. I don't know what it is, but there's a blissful serenity that's kind of tied into all this. It makes me feel like I'm not alone, which is good. Even though whenever you pan the camera out, it's literally just me sitting in my house, talking into a microphone. How odd is that? I gain satisfaction out of something that... Anyway, let's go ahead and show him Kojiro. Kojiro? Why, normally only a nice guy like me can tame you. Which means, you must be a nice guy. Must be. You must be. Please, Mr. Nice Guy, please. Deliver this stuff to the old hag in the potion shop in Kakariko Village. This will disappear if you take too long, so you gotta hurry. Okay. Hell yeah. Old mushroom. Here we go, baby cakes. 3 minutes. Alright. 3 minutes. 3 minutes remaining. That was a thing we used to do. At least the RDCs used to say in Navy boot camp a lot. They do a countdown. And later on in the boot camp experience, you know, like a month and a half in, I was in the positions in boot camp don't matter necessarily, but I was what was called the Master at Arms, which is an actual rating in the Navy. It's a police officer, right? But in a boot camp class, essentially, they're the person that kind of just keeps the peace. They're responsible for a lot of different things. And one of the countdown of how much time the division had in regards to how much time they had to like shit, shower, and shave, I would be the guy to kind of keep watch and do the countdown. So what I used to do was, it was a fun thing, and I developed it into it's not as stressful as it sounds, because, you know, if you have to take a shower in 3 minutes and be clean shaven and do a bunch of other stuff before a certain time runs out, it's kind of frustrating. And, you know, you want to de-stress. So what I would do is, like, you have 3 minutes remaining. And then not but 2-3 seconds later, you have 1 minute and 25 seconds remaining. You know, and I'd hop around, and the guys would groan, and it was a team building type of situation, and it's a fond memory for me, at least. Okay, so here's the old lady at the potion shop. Sneef, sneef. What a mysterious smell. You must have something. So I show her the mushroom. That bum. He had to go into the forest. I see. Hey, give it to me now. Yes. Ooh, the lights go down. And they come up. If you see that fool, give this to him. It is the strongest medicine I have ever produced. However, this potion will not work on a monster. So obviously she knows something. You received an odd potion. You do not know what's going on between the lady and that guy, but take him to the Lost Woods. They say that there is no medicine that can cure a fool. I guess that's true. So, what the subtext of this is that, well, they're about to tell it, so I'm not going to worry about it. Whenever we get back to the Lost Woods, it'll all be there for us to understand. Now, what I really enjoy about Kakariko Village as an adult, most of the villagers that were in Castletown before Ganondorf, whenever you were a kid, they made their way over here. So the two lovers are still madly in love, dancing their lives away. Super jealous. I have to lift that. You can only break apart the red rocks, I believe. Either way, it's all good. I don't know if I've said this yet, but hey, welcome back. Glad you're here. We're 8 minutes into the episode. We, as you saw, just dropped off the mushroom. We're going to drop off this odd potion. Hopefully everything falls into place, right? It's 10 p.m. on a Monday night. Where did Epona is way up there? Good. At least this isn't timed. I believe what's going to happen, if I remember right, is we're going to go drop off this odd potion. And then, from there, we have to go to the Gerudo Valley, I think. Because we're going to be getting the Poacher's Saw. We'll see. It'll all work itself out. I don't know. I just got hit. Well, I think I'm invulnerable on top of Epona, so it's not like it's a big deal. We'll see. It's already taken a little bit longer than what I assumed it would. doing this, so I don't know if I want to make one really long episode of getting the big Goron sword or not. But we'll see, man. It depends. If we, at 20 minutes, get to the big eyeball frog from King Zora, and then we're on our way to deliver the Goron eye drops, then yeah, we're going to go ahead and extend the episode and make it a little longer. But I think that's the appropriate action to take. I sure do. So here you go. You come back in, you're like, uh-oh, that old boy's gone. That guy isn't here anymore. Anybody who comes into the forest will be lost. Everybody will become Stalflos. Everybody's Stalflos. So he's not here anymore. That guy isn't here anymore. Anybody, okay, well, cool. Become Stalflos. Stalflos are those skeleton warrior dudes. Only the saw was left. That medicine is made of forest mushrooms. Give it back. And then you give it back to her. Here you get. And I didn't know this until later in life, but a very specialized carpenter's saw. It says poacher's saw because the dude literally was a poacher. He went into somebody else's land and stole a mushroom, right? Typically poaching is characterized as like fauna, like fishing or hunting. Those are the normal types of poaching that are accepted nowadays. But I guess if you take plants or mushrooms or just any natural resource, I guess that's considered poaching. So we'll take this saw and then we're going to make a mad dash to Gerudo Valley. Well ahead of where we are quest-wise, but it'll be okay. I need to stop making Epona run in here. There's too many things to trip over, right? So I don't think I've taken y'all to Gerudo Valley yet, so this will be a treat. It's got the best song in the entire game, in my opinion. Okay, here we go. Oh, messed that up. At least she hopped over the fence. I've got a hell of a time trying to get her to hop over these small fences for some strange reason. Did I mess that up? I can't believe I messed that up. Well, I'm taking her in. Well, this is the wrong place anyway. What am I doing? Sorry guys, it's late. It's 10:03 p.m. over here. I almost took y'all into Lake Hylia. My fault. There we go. So it's very crucial that we take Epona here. Because you see that bridge that's broken? We're going to have to jump that gorge. So here we go. Let's see if we can do it first try. The tricky part's getting over this bridge right here. But after that, you just tap A real fast, and there you go. Made it. Outstanding. Hey, that saw, it's mine. But I thought I left that saw with my old lady. Oh well. My big Goron till broke, so I was going to Goron City to get it repaired. Your coming here is great timing. Will you give me the saw? Good kid, thanks. I'm sorry that I can't give you something as good in return, but take this anyway. So right, this is the deal. I spent 200 rupees without having to. You get that item right there, and you're golden, essentially. I'm not going to ride back. We're going to go ahead and fly. Here we go. Messed up. What was it again? I guess we're actually going to have to look it up. One of my first major failings of the recording session. Okay, down A, right down, right down. There we go. First try. Hell yeah. Okay. So now we just got to make it all the way back up to the top of the Death Mountain and talk to that gigantic Goron that we saw earlier. Very sweet guy. The difference, though, oh boy. Okay, good, I made it. Oh, that was dicey. Anyway, you go up here, and the last two times we had encountered him, excuse me, he was fine, no problems at all, right? And we had just got done doing the fire temple, and everything was hunky-dory on Death Mountain. Well, if you come here with the quest initiated, unfortunately, he has an eye problem. Oh, poor guy. My brother opened a new store in Goron's blade store. However, I'm better at making blades. Okay, cool. You've said that before. Oh, that's right. Just gotta show it to him. That broke knife is surely my work. I really want to repair it, but because of yesterday's eruption, my eyes are irritated. There are fine eye drops in Zora's domain. You will find them if you go see King Zora. Please go get the eye drops. Sure. He gives you a prescription. And then you go see King Zora. Now, unfortunately, there isn't any quick teleportation song for that one. We don't even have the Song of Light yet, do we? So yeah, I'm just gonna have to run down to Kakariko and do all that happy horse shit. We're at 17 minutes right now. We're doing okay. We might just go ahead and do an extra long episode just to complete this quest. It's definitely worthwhile. I say that we need to do a long episode. I could just split it up and do 11 episodes tonight. I mean, that wouldn't be too much of a problem, right? Now, the deal is do I stop recording at 18, 19 minutes and just go ahead and start the next one? Or do I go ahead and go the full 20 minutes and then run the risk of having a short episode next episode? I know. Very intriguing YouTube stuff, right? I don't want to shortchange you guys, and I certainly don't want to muddle the experience, right? Well, I'm going to get to King Zora, and then we'll call the episode. Because there's a little bit of travel in these quests. It's all fetch questy stuff. Same as the masks, whenever you're a kid, you do a similar type of thing to get the big Goron sword. It's totally worth it. Like, I'll use the big Goron sword for the rest of the game. I don't know if you guys are the same as me, but I never really use the shield anyway. So, the big Goron sword's totally up my alley. And again, because I thought ahead and knew what I was doing, we get to ride the magical beanstalk. Saves us about 20 seconds of running around, which I'm totally okay with. There we go. Now, I have jumped off of that and then jumped straight into the river and had to float the entire way back. Very mortifying, but it worked out. Okay. Let me in, let me in. Let me in. Since, as y'all know, I can't hear the game, that was probably really, really terribly synced up. Me singing and the actual song playing. I just can't hear it. So, if that's frustrating, please forgive me. I will say, though, that we probably could have gotten about halfway through the water dungeon. I'm kind of regretting getting the big Goron sword, but I need it. I need it for the water temple, and you'll see why whenever we get there. Ooh, this is eye drops. You might say we have them. You might say we don't. We do have the ingredients. If you take the ingredients to the doctor at the lake laboratory, he can make the drops for you. But you need to deliver them fresh. Can you make it before they spoil? Hopefully. So there you go. You get the big eyeball frog, which looked very different in the Nintendo 64 version. We'll have plenty of time. It'll be good to go. In the meantime, why don't you go ahead and take this opportunity to ask me a question in the comments. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel. I'm Andrew Campbell with Holtec Gaming. How about this? I'll go ahead and talk to you guys about why I chose the name Holtec Gaming, right? So my rating, whenever I was in the service, was Hull Maintenance Technician. Typically just a general description of what the job was a pipe fitter, plumber, welder type of guy. Also very prolific in damage control procedures as well as CBR scenarios. CBR stands for chemical, biological, and radiological things. I was trained to handle a lot of different things. Now, as y'all may or may not know, hold on, sorry, there we go. So, aside from firefighting, welding, just being an all-around badass, in the Navy, you also need to learn a watch station, right? So, typically, basic watch station for the type of ship that I was stationed on is called sounding and security. Sounding and security is a physical type of watch where you rove around engine rooms and passageways, and you don't necessarily take readings on things. You do take measurements of sounding tubes, which sounding tubes are early indicators of if the ship is flooding or not. So it's a very important watch, but it's basic, right? So then from there, and this is the first time we've ever been to Lake Hylia, welcome. Well, not the first time. We did go there as kids to get the bottle with Princess Ruto's message, but we didn't formally go in. This is the first time we've ever formally been in here. So we need to go ahead and take the time to turn Epona around, because as soon as we get this prescription filled, we gotta beat feet all the way back to Death Mountain. Okay, cool. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and do a long episode. I think that's appropriate. Oh wow! I haven't seen an eyeball frog like this since Zora's domain froze over. These eyeballs are so delicious. Tonight I will cook fried eyeballs for the first time in a long time. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Such great stuff. Please say thank you to King Zora. What? These are for making big Goron eye drops. Oh, how disappointing. You should have said so in the first place. There are other things that I need to do in this house, but we'll come back and do it. Here it is. This medicine doesn't have any preservatives in it, so it won't last long at this temperature. Run as fast as you can to get to Death Mountain. You're young, you can do it. Okay. Last item. World's finest eye drops. And here we go. We've already lost a second of time. Uh-oh. Here we go. We just lost. We already lost, guys. Sorry. Yeah, we'll be fine. Uh-oh, I forgot about that. Epona, for whatever reason, doesn't like it whenever the ground shifts level. She'll be okay. Now another thing here. Don't try to jump the fences. Just make it through the entrance that you know you can actually transit through. Because jumping these fences are kind of tricky for whatever reason. Epona sometimes does, sometimes doesn't, you know. So just head towards the opening as you know it. And we'll be okay. This might actually run into be what is it, a 30-minute episode. So please, bear with me. It's going to be worth it. Even though I'll probably end the episode. Because after you drop off the eye drops, you have to wait a couple of days for him to finish the sword. So whenever I start the next recording session, it'll be up on top of Death Mountain, getting ready to receive the sword. Or maybe I'll just do it off camera, but it'll be kind of unsatisfying. I guess I'll go ahead and just do it. I'll wait and I'll go ahead and get the sword. I mean, that's only the proper way as I can see it. But we might cut it close. I don't know why I'm getting anxious about it, but 2 minutes and 20 seconds really don't seem like a lot of time. Even for a speedrunner such as myself, right? Here we go. Death Mountain only took me a minute, right? Did I start out at 3 minutes? I'm not entirely sure. Gotta watch out for the Tektites. Gotta watch out for these gigantic rolling boulders. There we go. There we go. We're doing good. It's gonna be close, but we're doing good. I wish I had the bunny hood from Majora's Mask. That'd be sweet. Oh, and if anybody's wondering, no, you cannot teleport to Death Mountain, okay? Teleportation is, it'll automatically void the timer, and you automatically lose. You'll have to do the whole quest over again. Not the whole quest, but the section, right? So from whenever I dropped off the eyeball frog to getting the eye drops, I know it sucks. I wanted to get that gold skulltula, but I just can't. Not right now. Not even for 20 rupees. No stopping. It's gonna be close. Okay, we're looking good. If I would have had a little trouble targeting, I would have been really worried about it, but we should be good to go. 30 seconds. Hell yeah. Really? You brought the eye drops? I'm so relieved. I'm going to use them right meow. I love the sound effect. Ploop. Wow. This is stimulating. It's working great. Now I can get back to my blade business. My work is not very consistent, so I give this to you so you won't forget. After a few days, please return. Wait, just wait patiently. Okay, so it's like 3 days, right? And we're at 30 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and wait. I don't really know how many times I'm gonna have to do this, but we'll do it for 3 days, and then we'll check back. I think that'll be the play. I think it's really only fitting that because I shortchanged you guys on the first episode of Ocarina of Time, that I give you a special Big Goron Sword episode 20 that, you know, goes for about 30 minutes. I think it's appropriate. You guys deserve it. It's a little bit of extra time on my end editing and getting a couple of things squared away, but it's no big deal. No big deal at all. I'm happy to do it. As long as you guys watch the videos, like, comment, and subscribe, right? So you see the arm tattoo on the big Goron. In my real life, in my waking life, I had contemplated on getting that very tattoo. Something Zelda related. Zelda, in many ways, shapes, and forms, is kind of influenced or at least inspired me to do things. And, you know, starting this YouTube channel is definitely evident of that. Okay, I think I'm going to check now. That sword is my finest work. Hell yeah! Great job, guys. Hey, I'm Andrew Campbell with Holtec Gaming. Thank you very much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure to spend my evening with you guys. Come back. I don't know if I'm going to be doing Ocarina Time directly after this, but we've made some really good progress. We knocked out the Forest Temple, we got done with the Temple of Fire, we got the big Goron sword, we got done with the Icy Cavern, and we can go straight into the Water Temple. We're doing really good. I'm really surprised on how smoothly this is going. But let me know if you want Ocarina Time, if you want more Pikmin, if you want more Pokemon Colosseum Nuzlocke, let me know. As always, guys, have a great night. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.